I want to share with you 4 of the top recession-proof marketing strategies that you can actually do from the comfort of your house. If you're currently in quarantine like we are, or a local state of emergency because of the pandemic going on, ultimately all 4 of these are things that can make you a lot of money. They're very scalable. You can do it from the comfort of your house, and it doesn't matter if the economy is going up, down, all around, recession, boom, doesn't matter. These are 4 things that you're going to be able to implement in order to still get great results regardless of what's happening. I know a lot of people right now are panicking. They're in a state of chaos because of the crisis that's happening, and there's a lot of worry that's going around, a lot of people that are very concerned. What you can do in your time at home is you can actually leverage this time in order to build a more robust marketing strategy so that whether this goes on for 6 months or 6 weeks, or we go into a recession or we get back to normal, it doesn't matter. You're going to be able to implement these 4 things in order to scale your business regardless of what's going on. So let's get straight into it and learn how to scale during a recession or any economy for that matter.
Hey, so I push and I grind and I push and I grind, cause I know one day it's gonna pay y'all.
So the first one's kind of interesting, and the last one's going to hit you right out of the left field. But the first one is actually lead magnets in order to grow your database. Let's say that we are going into a recession and people aren't spending money as frivolously as usual. Here's the thing, you can still get them into your database and still leverage them to remarket to products or services later whenever things get back to normal. So what I've even currently been doing myself is actually building up multiple lead magnets, 7 new lead magnets, in order to grow our database, in order to get to the point that we're building up momentum, we've got steam, and then whenever things get back to normal, you're able to remarket to those people and you've got a foundation built. A lot of people are going straight from call to action to try and convert, but if you go call to action to free value add and then to convert, getting their information from the free value add is going to be just as valuable because you can remarket to that later and still make a profit from those people. A lot of people are going straight to middle of funnel, and ultimately that really hurts their business because there's a top, middle, and bottom of funnel for a reason. If you go straight to middle of funnel, you haven't warmed people up, you haven't provided enough value, and they're not likely to convert. But if you start at the top of the funnel, provide value in a free lead magnet, that's going to grow your database, and ultimately that's going to warm people up to the point that they might convert into an actual client or buy your product or service. Number 2, content marketing for building your brand. We're at a point right now, again, pandemic, quarantine, sitting at home, everybody's watching Netflix, or everybody's actually also watching YouTube. So now let's look at this from a business perspective. If a lot of people are sitting at home watching more content on YouTube, wouldn't it be smart to start putting out more YouTube content? I kind of think it would. So ultimately right now, that's what I'm doing. I'm doubling down on content because more people are watching more content because they're at home and they're bored out of their skulls and they have nothing else to do. So if you can take this time to start to build your brand and start to scale online because people are watching it and you can still record it from the comfort of your house, this is an incredible marketing opportunity to use content marketing in order to scale. YouTube's a great platform because it's evergreen, so it grows over time. Unlike Instagram, where if you post something today, it kind of dies tomorrow. If you post a great video on YouTube right now, it can grow and scale and start to generate you a lot of money and a lot of clients overnight, around the clock. Doesn't matter where you are. You could be in Bali, you could be in California, you could be in Ireland, doesn't matter. Wherever you are, ultimately your business is going to be working for you behind the scenes, and that's one of the best ways to scale. And it's also recession proof because doesn't matter what happens with the economy, even if it completely tanks and shatters like 2008, 2009, people are going to be sitting at home without a job watching YouTube content. So great way to capitalize on that as well as building your brand. Number 3, obviously, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Google ads, and Instagram ads. So social media marketing, still a great way to grow your business and also grow your client's business. You can still scale this way, still market this way, because again, a lot of people are going to be spending more time on their phones, on their laptops, scrolling through endlessly, looking at stuff, buying stuff. If you're on this channel, you already know what's up. People are going to be checking out Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, Google ads, and the more people that are watching these platforms and using their little mobile devices, the more people you have at your disposal to market to. So it doesn't matter if the economy is going up, down, all around. These are great platforms to continue to market on because they work and people are going to be spending more time looking at the content that's out there as well. Now, number 4, webinars. Now, this is one that, again, I said would hit you out of left field because a lot of people aren't really talking about webinars anymore, but they still really work. And if you're at a point in time where you've got quarantine going on, or if you can't leave your house, local state of emergency like us here, webinars are a great way to do a multitude of different things. It doesn't just have to be for selling some $9.97 course at the end of it. If you're a realtor and you typically do listing presentations in person, or you do buyer's updates or market updates or whatever, do it in a webinar. If you typically do your training for your company or your business or whatever in person, do it on a webinar. Also do webinars for other clients. Again, warm people up to your audience. Start top of funnel, cold audience, get them into a webinar, warm them up by providing a lot of value and maybe something for free at the end, or something that's a small ticket item at the end. Get them into your database, get them comfortable with who you are, build the like, know, and trust factor. And then ultimately, when we come out of this storm and the chaos, dust settles, you're going to be in a position where you've got a lot of trust and a lot of loyalty from people because of the fact that you built those relationships over and during this time. So 4 things that you can do that are recession proof, that are really going to help you scale your business in this pandemic going on, as well as if things go sideways in the foreseeable future. If you have any other questions, let me know. We help a lot of people execute and create these for their business so they don't have to worry about how to do it all, how to create it, and where to find it. But ultimately, this is going to really help you at this point in time, especially with not knowing what's going to happen in the future. So drop a comment if you have any questions. I'd love to answer each and every one of you, and I want to know what you're doing right now in this state of mass confusion. So otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time.